Hello, everybody. It's the husband. I wanted to make a recommendation to you to use this current season while it is not over for your own benefit. What am I saying? I'm saying that summer does not last forever. And this season has something that you will miss once it's over. And now it is a perfect time to take what you can from the environment while it's still warm, while the grass is green, while everybody goes outside and spends time, gets some oxygen from the air. What I mean is, when you have some time, try to go outside, maybe take a walk. If you exercise, you can jog a little bit, you already know that, but you don't have to do much. Your body just needs to be outside a little bit to get the benefits that nature gives you. If you have some friends, you can go into a park, you can go into a garden, you can play football, you can sit on a bench, talk about life, about stories, about your future aspirations and plans. You don't have to go into a building, you don't have to watch a movie, you don't have to go to a bar. You can get a backpack, get a couple drinks, couple of snacks, maybe bring a picnic, blanket, and you just can lie on the grass, sit together, or in a group, like talk. This summer is freaking crazy. Even though there are wildfires in some countries, in other areas it's calmer. So it is not that bad. It's not always bad. Some people get challenges, but we right here sit on this blanket in our picnic. We eat our snacks, we drink our drinks, and we get summer light on our scalps. So listen, guys. No, we can spend time outside, get the best memories possible while we have an opportunity to do so, relieve stress from our daily work routine, get some relaxation. Talk what is staying in us, let it go, tell a friend what you're experiencing, and you feel better. But if you don't have that many friends, if you are more a solo person, you like to be alone, an introvert, you can still do the best you can to get all the stuff you need from this season while it's the last month right now. You can take a walk in the park yourself. Look at the plants, look at the bushes, look at the grass, the trees, wherever you want. You can, just sit on a bench, think about life, daydream, maybe play with your phone, but you will still be outside and you will still get the oxygen you need. You will relieve a little bit of stress. Now, if you live in the countryside, this is even higher beneficial stuff because when you go to a forest, you spiritually just feel much calmer. You leave the stuff that is worrying you to the forest because all that natural stuff, the nature, it makes you forget about your daily routine life stuff that always, taking a lot of patience from you and nerves. You relax a little bit, it's proven. You can hug a tree if you don't have a person and stay like that for a little bit. And until the hands start biting, then you release and you leave your hard stuff to the tree. You walk away lighter and more relaxed. If you have a bike, go drive around with the bike on the pathways, maybe in the park, maybe in the forest, maybe near your home. Just drive around. Of course, remember the safety equipment, the helmet, the bright vest for drivers to see you. And if you still don't have this, I recommend always taking care of your security. And never forget to take preventions for possible risk. It increases your chance of, living better, getting less trauma, and just improving your security. So, what I would do today after work, I near myself have a pond, so I just go swimming sometimes over there alone. It's not anything wrong with that. The water is warm right now. It's been pretty hot a couple of days. So, I bring a blanket, I lie, maybe have a drink. I look around, I see a beautiful, like mare, a horse nearby. I watch the animals, then I go swimming. Then I see some fisherman. Somebody comes to me, says, "Hey, you want some fruits? I grow pears in my garden." I say, "Of course." We talk a little bit. Then I have a group I can conversate with. I return home a little with less energy because I spent a lot of it swimming, but I feel like I completed my day. I don't carry the stressful energy in me. I left it somewhere else because I was outside, and outside is nature. So that's what I do. The other stuff I do sometimes, I just take my bike, drive through a forest. But, sometimes you feel a little bit lazy, but you also kind of want to go outside. So you take less energizing activities. You can just walk around. If you're too lazy to walk around, you go outside and sit on a bench and just observe the air, the plains, the petal leaves falling down. And that's how it goes. Eventually, though, best activities usually involve planned ones, like visiting some kind of a popular object, like a large mountain with stairs, like with posters you can read about the area, like a reserve, like explore, hike in it. With friends, it's of course much better, but alone, you can also do that. It's not a freaking problem. So, the stuff you will miss when summer ends is the warmth, a pleasant opportunity to go outside almost all the time, even when it's raining, and the colors around you, the green grass, the insects you don't like maybe that much, but when it's winter and autumn, it becomes very quiet. You think, maybe I like the insects, maybe I like when flies fly around. Sometimes it feels more alive. And most of all, if you take your time in the summer, you will take something that you will look at and you will remember that summer stays with you a little bit. Go outside more, suntan your skin if you can, if you don't have any conditions. Your skin will become darker. It will remain through the winter, through the autumn, so you will look at the mirror and say, "Hey, I've been in summer, and it still sticks with me. I made a very nice decision doing so." It is best. When you can go outside, go outside. When you cannot go outside, then you can play with a laptop. You can do the indoor stuff, because going outside, has no opportunities like in cold winter or something else. So use it while you can. I always recommend. Use nature to your advantage. Millions of years ago, there's fossils. We've been outside all the time, and we were very healthy people millions of years ago. Very athletic. Maybe now we cannot be that athletic, but health we can still improve all the time with the tools we have outside. If you have berries that are edible, go eat some berries, go eat vegetables, find an apple tree, eat some apples. It will give you lots of good stuff and help your organism. Less junk food, more healthy stuff. Yeah. And most of all, I just love the sun. Sun was my favorite symbol when I was a child. So it's always like a mother from the sky, embracing you and helping you out. Wish you everybody a great day. Hope everything's going alright for you, or it will improve. And always try to maintain your health. Never back down. So see you in the next video. Have a great day, and thank you for sticking around. Bye bye for now.